time temperature tonight?
I'm going to go with 56 degrees.
54.
I'll take that.
So close. Well, you're always optimistic. You take the warmer one. 54 degrees here at Contractor Stadium. Our game time temperature brought to you by Gunlock Sheet Metal. There's only one company to call for reliable Carrier equipment, expert technicians, and top shelf customer service. Carrier and Gunlock, count on us for comfort. As the Norwalk Truckers won the toss, they will receive tonight in our kickoff on K96, brought to you by Friendship. Enjoy Ohio's tastiest chicken from the Friendship Kitchen, the most crispy and tender chicken you'll ever taste. Online at friendshipstores.com. Friendship, you're always welcome.
And we always end up with a little chocolate milk and some honey buns after a ball game.
Oh, yeah, and here's going to be the kick, and it's going to be caught back at about the 5, out across the 10 to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, down the sidelines, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Truckers, taking it all away is Cohen Clausen.
Cohen Clausen did the absolute perfect way that you returned the ball, and congratulations to that blocking unit. They created the seam right up the middle, and then he was able to get up the middle. He got up, so it was just the safety. The kicker left. He put a little move on him, got off to the far sideline, skated down the far sideline, an absolutely wonderful, about 92-yard kickoff return for the Norwalk Truckers to open the game tonight. There's a special teams play.
It might be a calm night, but lightning here at Whitney Field. The extra point kick is up, and it is good. 11:45. Opening play of the game. It is Norwalk 7, Clyde nothing on your country, K96.
Hi, I'm Chris Zeitler, owner of Jamie's Carpet Shop. When you visit the Jamie's Carpet Shop in Sandusky, Elyria, or Amherst, you'll find a gorgeous selection of carpet, tile, laminate, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Or shop at home. Call. We bring the showroom to you with our floors to your door shop at home service. We've always done it. We're the best at it. We're Jamie's Carpet Shop, Lorain County's oldest family-owned flooring store, and proud to support Stein Hospice.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps football Friday night on your country. K96, WKFM, Huron, Sandusky, and Norwalk.
It is our first touchdown to make a difference tonight. For Jamie's Carpets, touchdowns that make a difference. Our first tonight, but that now makes 51 touchdowns on the season here on K96. $10 for every touchdown, so we're up to $510 from Jamie's Carpets for Stein Hospice. Now the Norwalk Truckers will get set to kick off as Tommy Vanderpool will tee it off, and he's going to squib it down, and it's picked up at about the 25-yard line, out across the 30, out to the 35, and brought down at the 40-yard line for a first down, and that, I believe, was Braden Olson.
Yes, that's correct, and that was a nice return by Braden, getting the ball right straight up the near hash mark. 1st and 10 for the Clyde Flyers now on their 40-yard line, moving right to left on your radio dial. And they'll start out with 3 wides to the right and a flanker to the left.
On first down and 10, in the shotgun, it's going to be a handoff and into a pile of bodies at about the 43-yard line, a pickup of about 3 yards.
And I believe that was number 5 for the Clyde Flyers. And again, folks, we apologize for these numbers. They're very difficult to read. But that was a nice carry right up the middle, good for 3 yards.
It'll be second down and 7 for the Clyde Flyers in the shotgun. Abram Morrison, the quarterback, and he's going to hand off once again and it's going to be a dive play out across the 45 to about the 46-yard line, and that looks like the carrier was Chancey Miracle.
Yeah, Chancey Miracle, the 5'7", 186-pound junior. A nice carry there right up the middle.
All right, 3rd down and 3 for the Flyers, as they are right up to the line of scrimmage. Abram Morrison in the shotgun, back there by himself this time in the quarterback position. Now he'll have a back up next to him, and he's going to keep it himself. He's got running room. He's out across the 40. He's down to the 30, 20. It's a foot race to the end zone, and he is brought down. And did he cross the plane?
I have not seen the... He apparently stepped out of bounds, Mark, about the 4.5.
Yep, that's
about the 4-yard line.
That's where they're marking. He stepped out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So a huge play for the Clyde Flyers. They'll have it 1st and goal on the Norwalk Trucker 4-yard line.
Nice carry by Morrison.
Morrison is going to go under center, and he's going to hand off, driving forward, touchdown, Flyers.
My goodness. In a game that I really thought was going to be a bit of a defensive struggle for both teams. Now we've had very, very quick scores by both teams now.
So at the 10:06 mark, I had to look because they changed the scoreboard again. 10:06 mark. Here's the extra point kick. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. With 10:06 to go here in the first quarter, it is Clyde 7, Norwalk 7 on Friday Night Football, your country, K96.
Maple City Automotive wants to thank the community for your support. Because of your support, they have been able to expand with more lifts and can now do alignment. Maple City Automotive works hard to earn your trust and know how important it is for you to find automotive service you can rely on. They have the mechanics with experience and knowledge and can-do attitudes that keep customers coming back for all of their automotive service and repair needs. Maple City Automotive, located on Ontario Street in Norwalk.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on your country, K96.
All right, so Clark Norman with the touchdown for the Clyde Flyers, and they have tied it up. And right now, that's in short order. Here is the kickoff. It's going to be fielded by the Truckers at the 25, out across the 30, up to the 35-yard line. And just tripped up on the return was Austin Ware.
Yeah, and if that Clyde Flyer did not get his ankle, he had a lot of room to run up the near sideline. By the way, Mark, I think we ought to mention that we are on Facebook tonight. Our audio is being imposed over the Facebook page from Norwalk Athletics.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. So you'll be able to watch the game and listen to Randy and I. On 1st down and 10, it's going to be Ryan Fox pitches it. It's going to be McClendon, and he takes it out for about a 2-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 as Jaron McClendon tends to be the workhorse on this Trucker team.
Yes, he does. He's carried the ball 197 times coming into the game tonight, and that's his first carry, obviously, but he's got over 1,100 yards carrying the ball, and also he has 7 touchdowns. And, boy, he does a nice job putting his foot in the turf and getting north and south in a hurry.
And I forgot to mention another touchdown to make a difference. We're up to 52 touchdowns this year. On 2nd down, Ryan Fox, he sends Klausing in motion. He's going to hand off, and it's going to be carried out to about the 40-yard line. So McClendon picks up another couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. We'll make it a 3-yard pickup. 3rd down and 5 for the Norwalk Truckers. If you're just joining us, 8:55 to go here in the first quarter. Relatively early, but we've already had 2 touchdowns. It's a 7-7 tie.
McClendon showing some power there.
On 3rd down, and 5. It'll be Klausing in motion. Back to pass. Fox throws. It's caught by Rothar, and he'll have a Trucker first down as he crosses out to about the 48-yard line.
And Big Ben Rothar, who's been their main receiver, has 33 catches coming in, 312 yards and a touchdown, averages almost 10 yards per catch, and ended up with 8 on that one. Really nice job with the big target at 6'3", 200 pounds, and Markey's only a sophomore.
That is the amazing thing. First down and 10 for the Norwalk Truckers at their own 48-yard line. 7-7 tie. Truckers first possession. Actually, they ran the kickoff back. Here is the handoff, and McClendon runs into an Air Force of Flyers that time.
Yeah, they really stacked him up there, led defensively there by that nice trio of linebackers they've got.
A pickup of 1, second down and 9 for the Truckers as they have it now out on their own 49-yard line. On second down, Ryan Fox in the shotgun. Fox will take it. He's going to give it to Klausing, and he's going to run around the corner and get into Clyde territory as he gets down to about the Clyde 47-yard line to bring up a third down and about 5.
A couple nice blocks over there on the right side of that offensive line to help create that seam for him to get up in there.
So Cohen Klausing having a good day so far for the Norwalk Truckers with a third down and 5, 6:47 and counting here in the first quarter. 7-7 tie between the Truckers and the Clyde Flyers. Now a timeout. Coach Ziegler got excited about something, and so we're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 6:36 to go first quarter. 7-7 tie on your country, K96.
It takes teamwork for a group to succeed. This is true on the ball field and in business. Hi, this is Frank Van Dresser, team leader with RE/MAX Quality Realty. When it comes time to buy your new home or sell your home, business, investment property, or farm, you can count on the Frank Van Dresser team of RE/MAX Quality Realty to take care of you. Call us or check out our website at callfrank.com. And go Truckers from the Frank Van Dresser team at RE/MAX Quality Realty.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps football Friday night on your country, K96.
All right, the Truckers use the timeout. Now they're going to come back up to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 5. Big third down for the Norwalk Truckers. Rothar goes in motion. Fox rolling out towards Ben Rothar, throws in the pass. He catches it. He'll have a first down inside the 40, down inside the 35, and is finally knocked out of bounds at the Clyde Flyer 34-yard line. Move the chains. It's a Trucker first down.
Yeah, they put Rothar in motion from right to left. After he got across the formation, he got a little depth, started upfield when the ball was snapped, and perfect throw by Fox to get it in his hands, and he was able to scoot up the far sideline. Real nice gain there by Ben Rothar.
First down and 10 for the Norwalk Truckers, as they will once again send Rothar in motion. This time Fox gives it to McClendon. He breaks one tackle, gets inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line.
Nice hard run there by McClendon right up that left side, right over top of Brock Clark, the 5'11", 235-pound junior guard, and Jacob Ziegler, the 6'3", 250-pound junior tackle over there on that left side.
It's going to bring up a second down and about 4 for the Norwalk Truckers. So a nice pickup. 5:52 to go here in the first quarter. 7-7 tie between the Truckers and the Flyers. Here is Klausing in motion, and it's going to be McClendon breaking through. He's down to the 10. 5, touchdown Truckers! Right up the middle.
Nice job. Very good block there by the center, number 74, Jack Wozniak, able to create that seam. He just put his body between himself and the guy who was blocking, and a good job over there on the left side by Brock Clark to create that seam, and all at once McClendon was into the second level and beyond. Great job of blocking up front by that offensive line.
Extra point is up and good with 5:37 to go here in the first quarter. It is now Norwalk 14, Clyde 7 on your country, K96.
Eric from Wendy's, and I am excited to announce the return of the Pretzel Pub Sandwiches. Try a fresh, never frozen patty topped with Munster cheese, beard cheese sauce, bacon, honey mustard, crispy onions, and dill pickles, all sandwiched between two pretzel buns. Looking to switch it up? Try any of your favorite Wendy's chickens topped by these delicious ingredients instead. Fall is here, so don't forget your go-to spot this football season. Wendy's, you know when it's real.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on your country, K96.
Sharon McClendon, 28-yard touchdown run, and the Norwalk Tuckers have regained the lead, and now they're going to kick off to the Clyde Flyers, and another touchdown that makes a difference. Once again, it's bounced on the ground, picked up about the 27, out across the 30, out to the 35, and finally brought down at about, let's see where they're going to mark it.
Yeah. I think that might have been Cole Swoko that returned that. It's, again, very hard to see these numbers.
Yes. First down and 10. They're going to mark it at the 40. So first down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers at the 40.
4 wide left.
In the shotgun, it's fumbled. And now scrambling, and the Norwalk Truckers do a great job of covering up Abram Morrison for a Clyde Flyer loss.
Yeah, Grant Maloney was on a blitz that time from his inside linebacker position, came straight through and able to help cover up the quarterback, Abe Morrison, before he could gain 8 yardage.
So it's going to be a loss of 4, second down and 14. For the Clyde Flyers, as Morrison will be back in the shotgun by himself. Now he's going to throw a quick flanker screen. Lots of running room across midfield. It's going to be a foot race, 20, and brought down at about the 20. He had crossed the 25 down to about the 20, and I believe that was Ben Rothar that made the touchdown-saving tackle.
Yes, it was, and I believe it was Swoko again with the catch.
First down and 10, and the Flyers are right up to the line. No huddle. They're going to come right up to the line. 4:37 to go here in the first quarter.
5 wides again.
As right now we're seeing the tale of 2 teams. The turtle and the hare. Here is a handoff and a nice job of covering by the Norwalk Truckers as Chancey Miracle took the handoff, and he ended up just getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And Grant Maloney with a good job off that backside again, filling through the pulling guard and able to get in and make the tackle from the backside.
It'll be second down and 10 as the Flyers made some changes there but did not huddle. On second down, it's going to be Morrison, and it's going to be the handoff and pounding down to about the 15-yard line. That time carrying it was Landon Bailey.
Yeah, and Landon Bailey right up over top of Blake Hershey, the center, and Jordan Lee, the 2-year letter winner senior right guard. 6'1", 249 pounds on that guard. Really nice physical specimen. I saw him pregame. Really looked nice out there in his warm-ups.
Approaching 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go, and that time a miscue. Morrison wanted to hand it off, and there was nobody there. He ends up actually losing a couple, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Clyde Flyers down in the Jamie's Carpet red zone.
And Morrison loses his helmet on the play, so he will come out. 4th down and 5 now. Decision time for the Clyde Flyers. They have to go for it. Their kicker, I don't believe, will come on the field here.
Ball sitting on the 16-yard line. They need to get down to the 11 for a 1st down.
Brennan Wilson, a quarterback.
Wilson, he just set a man in motion, and now they're going to have to call a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. 2:36 to go, first quarter. 14-7, Norwalk leads Clyde on Your Country, K96.
The Bellevue Hospital extends best wishes, good health, and success to all area student athletes. The athlete's choice to be active, play hard, keep fit, and work to be on top of their games sets a great example for all of us to make healthy choices. And the Bellevue Hospital is the right choice for all of your health care needs. Visit them online at bellevuehospital.com or follow them on Facebook. The Bellevue Hospital, quality care close to home for over 100 years.
Borgers, Ohio is a proud Norwalk community member and employer, and is equally proud to be supporting the area's student athletes. For more than 150 years, Borgers has been an innovative producer of acoustically friendly components for most major auto and home appliances manufacturers worldwide. Borgers is dedicated to being reliable, sustainable, people-oriented, committed, and innovative. Become part of the Borgers family when you join their team. Enjoy a competitive compensation and benefits package focused on helping you live your best life. Call Griff Hemphill at 419-663-4852 to join the Borgers family.
4th down and 5 for the Clyde Flyers at the Norwalk Trucker 16-yard line. In the shotgun, back to pass looking. They're going to try that flanker screen, and there was nobody there for the Norwalk Truckers, as that was an easy 1st down all the way down to about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, perfectly executed tunnel screen there. Good blocking out in front of it, and good job of running the ball down inside and getting down into the deep red zone. They're sitting on about the 2-yard line, and Morrison's back in.
And Morrison hands off, and the pile moves towards the end zone. Touchdown, Flyers.
And I believe it was Norman again with the touchdown. Clark Norman.
So Clark Norman with another touchdown with 2:07 to go here in the Maple City Arena League. Clyde Flyers with another touchdown. The snap is down, extra point kick is up, and it is good. 2:07 to go in the first quarter. It is now Norwalk 14, Clyde 14. Friday Night Lights on Your Country, K96.
Cool weather is right around the corner. Now is the time to think about your winter fuel needs and get your propane tanks filled and set for the winter season. If you're with another propane supplier, give Kohl's Energy a call to see how much they can save you on your energy bills. Kohl's Energy is locally owned and operated in Milan and is Ohio's premier provider of fuels, lubricants, and propane, supplying residential, agricultural, and commercial needs. Visit KohlsEnergyInc.com or call 888-327-5955.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on Your Country, K96.
Well, the Clyde Flyers don't waste a lot of time. March down the field, answer the Norwalk Trucker touchdown, and we're now tied up to 14-14. And the funny thing is that, the Truckers a nice, time-consuming drive scored, and then Clyde, about 4 or 5 plays?
Pretty much the way it's going to play out all night, I think.
It's the way the two offenses are engineered. Here is the kickoff, and it's going to be picked up at about the 14. It's Klausing out across the 25, and he's going to get out to about the 27-yard line. So not a bad return, but the Clyde Flyers, I think they're making sure they don't make the same mistake they did on the opening kickoff.
I would say that that's probably accurate, Mark. But, boy, nice job here by both of these teams. Good execution of their particular offenses. Of course, as you mentioned, the Norwalk Truckers are a very ground and pound kind of team. Throw the ball when you have to. And the Clyde Flyers are 5 wide, lighted up as quick as you can, getting it down the field.
So the Norwalk Truckers will actually start on their 28 with a first down and 10. But that's been an ongoing battle with us and the officials all year long. On first down, it's going to be McClendon taking it outside. Looked like he was going to be stopped at first. Cuts inside the 30 and gets out to about the 35-yard line. So what looked like the small gain is about 7. It'll bring up second down and 3.
The kind of run that Jaron McClendon has started to establish himself as a power runner as well as great speed. I would say there's a good chance we'll see him play at the next level just based on what we've seen out of him so far this year.
And forgot to mention another touchdown to make a difference. That's 4 tonight. We're up to 54 touchdowns on the season. Now, in motion, it's Ryan Fox, and he's going to hand off, and it's Cohen Clausing with pickup of maybe a yard. It'll be third down and 2.
Yeah, that was just speed sweep, and Fox turned around, handed to Clausing as he was coming across with the motion from left to right. Really nice job there of flowing to the ball by the Clyde Flyer defense.
And this is a fast-moving first quarter. Don't forget to get to Vargos. Vargos, tomorrow is it. It's the last day that Vargos will be open. On third down this time, McClendon gets the ball, but the Clyde Flyers push backwards. He's actually pushed at about the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up fourth down and 2.
Nice job defensively there by Abram Morrison and Adam Cauble of getting in and making that tackle behind the line of scrimmage, forcing the first punt of the night for the Truckers.
Connor Livingston back to punt, and that's going to do it. We have one quarter in the books from Contractor Stadium in Norwalk. It is the Truckers 14, the Clyde Flyers 14. We'll come back for second quarter action on your country, K96.
First National Bank would like to wish the best of luck to all local high school sports teams this season. Established in 1875, First National Bank has been consistent in providing safe, trustworthy, and local banking across the Firelands area. They now have a full-service branch in Norwalk at 345 Milan Avenue. For all your banking needs, find them online at fnblifetime.com or call 419-483-7340 and make First National Bank your bank of a lifetime. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Flickinger Insurance Agency, your local auto owners insurance agency, would like to wish the best of luck to the Norwalk Truckers. As a proud sponsor of this broadcast and a strong supporter of local high school sports, Flickinger Insurance is part of your team. See Flickinger Insurance for home, auto, life, or business insurance from auto owners. They'll work hard to make sure you're covered. See the difference their dedicated agents can make for your family or business. Call Flickinger Insurance in Norwalk at 419-668-4406 or visit flickingerinsurance.com.
Well, what a booming punt by Connor Livingston, and he nailed it back down there, and then Austin Ware with a great tackle, and the Clyde Flyers start at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, really nice punt and good execution there by Austin Ware, and now the Flyers come out first and 10 and 5 wides.
So the Clyde Flyers starting on their own 31, and they are the first one to stop an opponent as they've been marching back and forth scoring. And on first down, it's going to be a handoff by the Flyers, and they're going to pick up about 4 yards out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good hard run there by Miracle right up the middle, and good tackle then by Payne Flores, who's playing linebacker tonight.
And the Flyers, of course, not going into the huddle. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Flyers. Abram Morrison, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be caught, and he's actually going to lose a yard or 2.
Yeah, defensively, Brock Clark stepped up there on that outside edge, able to make that tackle from his defensive tackle position on the right side there.
Well, he's going to drop the ball back, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Clyde Flyers.
The Flyers come out in 5 wides with 4 to the right, 1 to the left.
And I can't tell you how many minutes are left because the scoreboard doesn't have them on there right now. Here's a pass, and is it caught? Yes.
Very, very nice catch there.
Catch down there by Javen Sheffield, and that's going to be a Clyde 1st down.
Yeah, really nice job there over on the near sideline of catching the ball. Really, really nice job getting his hands under that.
That's a 1st down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers out at their own 46-yard line. If you're joining us, 10:08 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. 14-14 tie. The Clyde Flyers delayed on the handoff, and the Norwalk Truckers just scooped that up as he had trouble getting it to Landon Bailey.
Yeah, Brock Clark and Max Booth combined on the tackle. And as you mentioned, Mark, I think that was supposed to be an option. He tried to pull it, and the back kept it, and Clark and Booth able to make the tackle.
So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers. Once again, Abram Morrison in the shotgun. He's going to take it. Now he's going to throw a swing pass. And cutting inside, not breaking free, but picking up big yardage for the Clyde Flyers is
Ben Watt, I believe, was the receiver there.
Yes, Ben Watt. Had to wait for him to turn around so we could read the number, which is hard to do anyways. 3rd down and 3 with that pass play. 3rd down and 3 for the Clyde Flyers. Now they're going to have 5 wideouts. They're going to send 1 man in motion. Continue to play with the clock, but be up at the line of scrimmage. And now we've got a whistle and a flag.
Timeout.
So the Clyde Flyers take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 8:41 to go in the 2nd quarter. Clyde 14, Norwalk 14 on your country, K96.
Great Lakes Electric, the area's fastest growing and most trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor, is also your go-to sales and service provider for Generac generators. When you buy Generac with the backing of Great Lakes Electric, you're getting the power and protection for your home and family to do DIY projects, to have fun at home or on the road. An automatic home standby generator from Generac automatically provides power for heat and electricity when there's a power outage. Contact Great Lakes Electric for more information.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps football Friday night on your country, K96.
Here are the Clyde Flyers now, taking a timeout with a 3rd down and 3 on the Norwalk 47-yard line. The handoff, and that's going to be a 1st down as the pile just moves the Norwalk Truckers.
You knew that was probably going to be a run play because that was the first time all night that Clyde came out foot-to-foot splits like they are right now.
So 1st down and 10 for the Flyers, and taking it around the end is Jay Plummer.
Yeah, Jay Plummer was the wing on the near side. They just ran a little inside counter to him over there to the far side out of the unbalanced formation, and now they change personnel and go to their 5 wide personnel again.
So a 2nd down and about 6 after that 4-yard pickup for the Clyde Flyers. Flyers moving the football down the field once again. There's a handoff and hit once for no gain, but then Miracle managed to get out of the one tackle and pick up a few yards to bring up a 3rd down for the Clyde Flyers. And the one thing, the Truckers have not been able to stop the Flyers tonight, but the Flyers finally did stop a Trucker drive.
Yeah, it was a nice spin move there by Miracle to get the extra yardage.
3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4 for the Clyde Flyers. Here is Morrison. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be short by about, a yard and a half, 2 yards.
Good defensive play there by the defense of the Norwalk Truckers to force this 4th down play.
So 4th down and 2 for the Flyers. Morrison in the backfield has Plummer come in motion. And now he's going to go back up under center. Tell the line, I guess, what he's going to do. Now back into the shotgun. Looking to pass. Throws a quick pass. Hit and brought down. And they did not get the 1st down.
Excellent play there by Payne Flores, who was able to fight off the block of the wide receiver, come crashing inside, and really put a lick on the receiver, Jay Plummer. And Plummer at first acted like it might have just stung a little bit.
I tell you, from what I saw, I bet it did. The Norwalk Truckers come up with a defensive stop, and now they'll have it 1st down and 10 on their own 37-yard line. A tie ball game at 14 apiece with 6:28. The scoreboard, well, that's for another time, but right now hard to read.
The defenses have exchanged turnovers here.
Here's a quick throw. Ben Rothar, he's across the 40, 45, 50, and not out of bounds.
And he got rocked. I'm not sure exactly who that was. I think it was number 7, Cam Shortridge, that really lowered the boom on Ben Rothar. Mark, there's one group we haven't said anything about lately that I wanted to acknowledge, and that's all those farmers that are out there working late nights, bringing in the crops. Thanks, guys, for what you do, and thanks for listening.
Yes. Good night. Good night for running the equipment. 1st down and 10. It's going to be Rothar coming around the end. He's down inside the 45 to the 40, and the ball pops out. And fortunately for the Norwalk Truckers, went out of bounds. Although there was Jared McClendon right there by where the ball popped out.
Yeah, and Adam Cauble, the linebacker for the Clyde Flyers, is the one that popped that loose. Perfectly executed, put the helmet right on the football, popped it straight up in the air. Fortunately for the Truckers, it was out of bounds, but that was a really nice hit there by Adam Cauble. There's some banging going on tonight, Mark.
But this has traditionally been a banging game over the years when both teams were highly successful. 1st down and 10 for the Norwalk Truckers. Rothar in motion. It's a handoff to McClendon, and Ryan Fox gave it to McClendon, and he gets down inside the 35.
Brock Clark leading the blocking there along with Jacob Ziegler. Those two guys over there on that side really doing a nice job of creating some seams there for McClendon. Nice 4-yard gain.
2nd down and 7 for the Norwalk Truckers, sitting at the Clyde Flyer 34-yard line. 14-14 tie right now with 5:38 and counting here in the 1st half. 2nd quarter. It's been a good one. Here is Ryan Fox, hands off to McClendon. He's going to be hit. Tries to angle it down to about the 33-yard line, maybe the 32.
Good hard run again by McClendon. We're seeing McClendon outside with great speed. We're seeing him inside with good power and being matched equally by the power of that defensive front of the Clyde Flyers. They're playing very, very, very well as well.
Well, that's going to put the Truckers down on the 32-yard line, so that brings up a 3rd down and 5 for the Truckers. And, of course, when you get down here, you're looking at 4-down territory.
Right, 4:50 to go here in the second quarter.
In the shotgun, Ryan Fox back looking, under pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Number 55, Mason Ash, gets his first full sack of the season. He had a half a sack coming in, and now he's got 1.5 sacks. Good job there by Mason Ash on the defensive side for the Clyde Flyers.
Boy, and now this changes everything. With the loss, it's going to be 4th down and 12. So now Livingston is going to come out to punt. .405, here's the snap, the punt, and it's going to hit down at the 11, bounces down inside the 5, and the Truckers stop it at about the 1-yard line.
Very, very well done there by Connor Livingston. Just hit it just the right amount, hit it away from the returner, and good job of getting down there and helping to cover that up by the tackle. Landon Ward was down there to cover it up.
So with that punt, that's going to put the Clyde Flyers 99 yards away from the other end zone with 3:54 to go in the second quarter.
They're going with their heavy set, unbalanced right with a wing right and a single back in the backfield.
It's going to be handoff, and boy, I'll tell you what, the yardage is tight in there right now.
Yeah, that was really nice job defensively of root hogging by the guys up front, and they're a little cranked up there. They're starting to show a little emotion by the guys up front.
It's going to be 2nd down and a handoff, and only out to about the 4-yard line, maybe the 5. I guess they're marking it the 5, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Clyde Flyers.
And here comes the 5 wide set again, and the Truckers are a little confused defensively here. Now they're set. They've got some breathing room now, so the Clyde Flyers have a little room to operate.
3rd down is they are sitting on the 5-yard line. Back to pass, throwing it, and just caught but down, and about 2 yards shy of the 1st down, catching it at about the 9-yard line, and it'll be 4th down for the Clyde Flyers. I believe it was Plummer that made the catch.
Yeah, and just too low for him to be able to snatch it and go with it. And at 4th down, and they're still in their 5 wides. Their quarterback could pooch kick it, but looks like they're going for it the way it looks.
I think they're trying to either draw the Truckers off or he's going to pooch kick without having to worry about a return.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, and they'll take the timeout.
So we'll take a timeout with 2:06 to go in the second quarter. Norwalk 14, Clyde 14 on your country, K96.
Hi, I'm Tim Elkhorn, along with Chris Zeitler, owner of Jamie's Carpet Shop, Lorain County's oldest full-service flooring store.
We're locally owned and in business for over 50 years. At Jamie's Carpet Shop, you'll choose from top names in carpet, tile, laminate, vinyl, and hardwood flooring.
Last season, Jamie's Carpet Shop raised $1,500 for Stein Hospice, and Jamie's is proud to support Stein Hospice again this year.
Visit Jamie's Carpet Shop soon in Amherst, Elyria, and Sandusky, serving the area since 1965.
And the Clyde Flyers will punt out of the end zone. Nobody back for the Norwalk Truckers, and it's going to be down at the Norwalk Trucker 46-yard line. So the Truckers will have it 1st down and 10 on their own 46 with 1:56 to go in the first half.
Really nice job defensively there by the Norwalk Truckers after Connor Livingston buried that punt at the 1-yard line. So it's going to be first down with less than 2 minutes to go here before the half. 14-14, and that's, if you talk to anybody in the area, that's probably a little bit of a surprise for a score.
Yeah, I would say, but then on the other hand, everybody was surprised last week that the Truckers had an opportunity to tie the game up with Perkins right at the end of the game.
Absolutely, Mark. I guess we should not ever be surprised by anything that the Truckers do because they're playing with a lot of confidence and zip tonight.
It's going to be first down and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Cohen Klausing. He breaks one tackle across midfield down to the 45-yard line of the Clyde Flyers. It's a 9-yard pickup, second down and 1.
Good job on the sweep play there. It's just a handoff sweep, and I put his foot in the turf and headed straight upfield. Did a nice job. Now you got second and 1 with 1:32 to go in the half. Could well be a passing down here for the Norwalk Truckers.
And the Truckers, right now it would be nice for them to come away with points because the Clyde Flyers get the kickoff to start the third quarter.
Exactly. If they can steal one here, it'd be really nice for the Truckers.
Second down and 1 for the Truckers. Ryan Fox back to pass. Now throws to Rothar, and they didn't fool anybody that time. There were 4 Clyde Flyers waiting for it.
Yeah, that was pretty well sniffed out by the Clyde Flyers. 54 seconds now to go. The Clyde Flyers, I can't see.
They're out of timeouts.
Okay.
Clyde's out, but the Truckers have 2 timeouts remaining.
And so I would be surprised if the Norwalk Truckers don't just run one play here and then maybe take a knee and get out of here at that point.
Third down. With that loss, it's third down and 7 for the Truckers. Ryan Fox in the shotgun, and now we have, and this might be a delay of game. So they took too much time, so tack on another 5, and now it'll be third down and 12. Third and 12 for the Norwalk Truckers. This is going to move it back to the 44-yard line with 21 seconds left in the first half. And right now, this might just be a running play and then go into the locker room.
Yeah, I would expect that. Maybe even take a knee kind of play.
Here's Ryan Fox looking. Downfield now throws, and it is almost incomplete and almost intercepted. Yes.
That's why I don't coach anymore.
Well, and the worst part about it now, Randy, is it stops the clock with 14 seconds left, and it's fourth down, and the Truckers are going to have to punt. Clyde gets another chance at moving the football.
Right, exactly. And they've got a quick strike offense. We saw that earlier in the first half. Giving them 14 seconds, even though they don't have any timeouts, that's a part that you're not sure about.
Here's Livingston back to punt, and he's going to sail it. It hits down at the 25 to the 20. They're letting it roll down to the 10, down to the 8, down to the 7, down to the 6, and they managed to run out the clock. It's halftime here at Contractor Stadium with our score. The Norwalk Truckers 14, the Clyde Flyers 14. We will be back with the Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show right here on your country, K96.
Maple City Automotive wants to thank the community for your support. Because of your support, they have been able to expand with more lifts and can now do alignments. Maple City Automotive works hard to earn your trust and know how important it is for you to find automotive service you can rely on. They have the mechanics with experience and knowledge and can-do attitudes that keep customers coming back for all of their automotive service and repair needs. Maple City Automotive, located on Ontario Street in Norwalk.
It takes teamwork for a group to succeed. This is true on the ball field and in business. Hi, this is Frank Van Dresser, team leader with RE/MAX Quality Realty. When it comes time to buy your new home or sell your home, business, investment property, or farm, You can count on the Frank Van Dresser team of RE/MAX Quality Realty to take care of you. Call us or check out our website at callfrank.com. And go Truckers from the Frank Van Dresser team at RE/MAX Quality Realty.
Here at Smiley Automotive, we aren't all about the cliches. So with the fall season's approaching, we aren't going to tell you that you can fall into savings at Smiley Automotive.
Even though you will.
We aren't going to tell you that Smiley Automotive can save you time and money.
Even though you can.
We aren't going to tell you that Smiley Automotive makes car buying simple.
Even though we do.
Okay, maybe we do have a few cliches, but they are all true. Come see why Smiley Automotive's customers always leave our dealership with a smile on their face.
Smiley Automotive, making car buying simple.
We take pride in what you stand on. That's why your best choice is Baldoff's Carpet Cleaning and Floor Covering.
We suck, that's right. Leaving your carpets practically dry. At Baldoff's, we strive to leave your carpets as dry as possible. And also, are you getting sick of scrubbing your tile and grout? Our enclosed pressure washing system will renew your beautiful tile. Call Baldoff's Carpet Cleaning for all your floor care needs at 668-4665.
Baldoff's Carpet Cleaning and Floor Covering. We take pride in what you stand on.
Teamwork is very important in sports. To be successful on the football field or any other playing area requires teamwork. The same is true in many other areas of life, including the selection of your insurance coverage. Battles Insurance Agency, representing Hastings Mutual Insurance Company, will work with you as a team to be successful in choosing the winning combination for security and protection. Battles Insurance Agency and Hastings Mutual are team players. Call Battles Insurance in Norwalk at 419-668-4402. Service is foremost at Battles.
Forgers, Ohio is a proud Norwalk community member and employer, and is equally proud to be supporting the area's student athletes. For more than 150 years, Forgers has been an innovative producer of acoustically friendly components for most major auto and home appliances manufacturers worldwide. Forgers is dedicated to being reliable, sustainable, people-oriented, committed, and innovative. Become part of the Forgers family when you join their team. Enjoy a competitive compensation and benefits package focused on helping you live your best life. Call Griff Hemphill at 419-663-4852 to join the Borders family.
Eric from Wendy's, and I am excited to announce the return of the Pretzel Pub Sandwiches. Try a fresh, never frozen patty topped with Munster cheese, beer cheese sauce, bacon, honey mustard, crispy onions, and dill pickles, all sandwiched between two pretzel buns. Looking to switch it up? Try any of your favorite Wendy's chickens topped by these delicious ingredients instead. Fall is here, so don't forget your go-to spot this football season. Wendy's, you know when it's real.
It's the Schaefer Danoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Halftime Show on your home for high school football. K96.
Well, welcome to halftime at Contractor Stadium here at the Warren Whitney Field Complex, where the Norwalk Truckers and the Clyde Flyers are in quite the slugfest, all tied up at 14-14. And just looking at the first half, it was Parents' Night here. Beautiful night for football. Week 9 of the high school football season, and one of those odd-looking matchups where you look at the Clyde Flyers, who were 5-3. You know, their only losses were combined 4 losses among the 3 teams that they lost to, and the Norwalk Truckers winless on the season so far. And what happens to the Norwalk Truckers? They win the toss. They decide to take the football, and it's just Cohen Klausing gets the ball on the 5-yard line and proceeds with a 95-yard kickoff return. And there's only 15 seconds off of the clock, and he has the Norwalk Truckers with a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a great return on a special teams play.
And we talked about the tortoise and the hare, because the Clyde Flyers, they came back, and it didn't take much time at all, as there was less than a minute gone after that, and it was Clark Norman on a 4-yard touchdown run, and we're tied up at 7. So the Norwalk Truckers get the ball, their second possession, so to speak. They ran back the first one, and they proceed to drive down on the field, and at the 5:37 mark, it is Jared McClellan on a 28-yard touchdown run. They regain the lead, 14-7. But the Clyde Flyers get the football. They drive back down the field, and it's Clark Norman with a 2-yard touchdown run to tie it back up at 14-14. It was the Norwalk's next possession that the Clyde Flyers actually stopped them and forced them to punt, because we were starting to think it was arena football and they're going to go back and forth. But as it turns out, they stopped the Truckers, forced them to punt, but then the Truckers stopped them on downs in Trucker territory, and it was back and forth. No scoring in the second quarter, so we're all tied up at 14-14 here at halftime here in Norwalk. So, and of course, our halftime scores and our stats this week and every week brought to you by Stein, Olson and Stang, certified public accountants. Never underestimate the value of a good CPA. Call Stein, Olson and Stang today. Well, the Clyde Flyer Marching Band on the field as we are here at halftime, and what we're waiting for is Wheels Up has dropped our celebrity at the Norwalk Airport. He's being brought in here right now. Oh, I guess he walked. He didn't.
Why don't we take a real quick break, and we'll introduce our Wheels Up special guest and go from there.
All right, we'll take this break. 14-14 tie. You're at halftime here at Contractor Stadium. The Norwalk Truckers and the Clyde Flyers on your country, K96.
You've been wanting a new Ram truck. Now is the time to get to Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Truck 0% interest for 72 months. Closeouts on the 2022 models and 2023 models are on the way. The easiest place to buy a vehicle from start to finish. SchaeferDanhoff.com to see all of their new and used inventory. Order your vehicle, and in just 4 easy steps, customize your order. Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Route 224 in Willard.
It's the Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show on your home for high school football, K96.
Welcome back to Contractor Stadium in Norwalk, Ohio. 12:15 to go in the halftime show here. Truckers and Clyde Flyers all knotted up at 14, and we have our special guest for our interview at halftime here. Would you please introduce yourself to any of the people who may not know your name?
Steve Gray.
We've got Coach Gray here with us, and when I saw him coming up today, I thought this would be the perfect guy to have for my halftime interview. Steve and I, if no one knows it, and you probably don't because nobody really cares, we've known each other for about 40 years. We met way back in the day, back at Buckeye Central, when we both coached basketball and football together.
Many, many years ago. And, some great times we had back then. We made it to the state finals in basketball. I was a lowly junior high coach, and Randy was higher up on the coaching totem pole than I was.
And we both sat clear at the end of the bench where they didn't have to listen to us tell them anything.
I became very good friends with him at the end of the bench, and Randy Payne was a great kid.
Yeah, we had a great time back in the day together. When we coached football together, we coached basketball together, and you took off and went your basketball direction for the most part. I took off and went the football direction for the most part, and here we are 40 years later, both of us retired from the business and kind of living life a little bit. Tell us what you do here at Norwalk on Friday nights.
Friday nights, I'm a glorified gopher. I just help Josh Slatter out, help with greeting the officials and taking care of them and making sure the money gets put away before, right after halftime. But it's a lot of fun, and I cover quite a few events for Josh. With soccer and volleyball and everything else, he can't be at 2 places at once, so I'm just a helper-outer.
Well, that's important, and having been an athletic director, I know how important it is to have somebody you can trust to do those kinds of things. Coach, tell us what it's been like this year. This is your first year completely out of basketball in a while. How's that going?
So far, really, really well. If anybody's out there listening, I'm having trouble with my irons. I'm pulling everything, and I'm just going to get that straightened out before next season. I'm going to miss the kids. I'm going to miss the other coaches and the interaction, but it was just time.
It gets to that point, doesn't it? And people said to me before I retired, when do you know? When do you know it's time to retire? And what I told them was, you start to lose the edge a little bit. That edge to go to practice, that edge to prepare, that edge to go to the games. Did you find that as well?
No.
Didn't you?
No, I love scouting. I love the kids. It's just more of, what else is there to do? I'm 65, and some good friends of mine, Rob Sheldon, Dave Freilich, said, you'll find something to do. And visit my daughter. She's moving to Wyoming in January, and kids, visit them more often and see what there's out there in the winter months.
Yeah. Well, and one of the things that happens during the winter is that things tend to shut down a little bit, and you don't have quite as many opportunities to do some of the things. For me, it was a little different because I, was coaching all the time in the fall, and I dabble with basketball occasionally, but for me, it was pretty easy to tell that it was time for me to get out of the business and look for something else, and I was fortunate enough to fall into this.
The trouble I had is the losses just ate at me, like for the next week. And the wins, you didn't enjoy them as much anymore. We would talk after the game, and 20 minutes later, we're deciding what we have to do the following week in order to get ready for them, the Bellevues, the Tiffins, the Clydes, and everything else. And the enjoyment just wasn't there anymore after the game. So that's when I knew it was time to let somebody younger and a little more energy take over.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I really enjoy the time that we've had together, and you and I have been good friends for many, many, many years, and hopefully that will continue from this point on. Hopefully this interview isn't a friendship-ending kind of deal. So we're glad to have you, and thanks for what you do here at Norwalk, up here in the press box, and all the way around behind the scenes. We really appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Randy, and we've been good friends for many years, and like I said, the thing I'm going to miss most is the coaches, which you and I became very good friends, and friends I made throughout my career. So thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thanks for stopping by, Coach, and we'll take this little break. We'll go to our back to the studio, pay some bills, and when we come back, we'll finish up our Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show.
We continue tonight's show with
You've been wanting a new Ram truck. Now is the time to get to Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Truck 0% interest for 72 months. Closeouts on the 2022 models and 2023 models are on the way. The easiest place to buy a vehicle from start to finish. SchaeferDanhoff.com to see all of their new and used inventory. Order your vehicle and in just 4 easy steps, customize your order. Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Route 224 in Willard.
Great events deserve great food and great catering. Don't trust your big day to just anyone. Catering by Design will work with you to make sure the menu and food at your wedding reception, graduation party, or other special event is just right. Business events, birthdays, weddings, and more. Call Catering by Design for scheduling and more information. Check out their menus online at cateringbydesignnorwalk.com.
We knew right away that Ms. Tuttle was having a heart attack, and so we mobilized the lab immediately, even before she got here.
I can't thank Fisher Titus enough for giving me a second chance and let me be with my family.
I can assure you that when you come to Fisher Titus, if you're having a heart attack, you will be in extremely good hands.
The Fisher Titus Heart and Vascular Team is dedicated to providing highly experienced cardiovascular knowledge, expertise, and care. To schedule an appointment, visit fishertitus.org/heart for more information.
Flickinger Insurance Agency, your local auto owner's insurance agency, would like to wish the best of luck to the Norwalk Truckers. As a proud sponsor of this broadcast and a strong supporter of local high school sports, Flickinger Insurance is part of your team. See Flickinger Insurance for home, auto, life, or business insurance from auto owners. They'll work hard to make sure you're covered. See the difference their dedicated agents can make for your family or business. Call Flickinger Insurance in Norwalk at 419-668-4406 or visit flickingerinsurance.com.
Great Lakes Electric, the area's fastest growing and most trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor, is also your go-to sales and service provider for Generac generators. When you buy Generac with the backing of Great Lakes Electric, you're getting the power and protection for your home and family to do DIY projects, to have fun at home or on the road. An automatic home standby generator from Generac automatically provides power for heat and electricity when there's a power outage. Contact Great Lakes Electric for more information.
It's the Schaefer Danoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Halftime Show on your home for high school football. K96.
Welcome back. Halftime here at Contractor Stadium. It's 14-14 tie between the Norwalk Truckers and the Clyde Flyers, as our background music now provided by the Norwalk Trucker Blue Pride Marching Band. And Brandy, cooling down a little bit, but we are in week 9 of the high school football season, and we're at about the halfway point in October.
Yeah, and I refuse to give up. I did go with the shorts tonight. I decided that I was going to hang in there for at least one more week and try to do the short thing.
Well, you know, it's good because there isn't any snow in the forecast until Monday night.
Yeah, well, then I probably will reconsider next week. But, Mark, I do have some stats from the first half. We might as well knock those out here. For the Norwalk Truckers, they carried the ball 13 times for 80 yards. The Truckers threw the ball 4 of 5 for 71 yards, and their leading receiver was Ben Rothar. A total then of 151 yards total offense. For the Clyde Flyers, they carried the ball 17 times for 74 yards. They threw the ball 6 times for 80 yards. Total of 154 yards. So the score is 14-14. One team had 151 yards, the other team had 154 yards. I'd say that's pretty tight, pretty close.
Yeah, and I guess that's evident by our 14-14 tie. And our stats are brought to you by Stein, Olson, and Stang, certified public accountants. Never underestimate the value of a good CPA. Call Stein, Olson, and Stang today. Just some quick reminders. We mentioned earlier, Fargo's. Make sure you check their Facebook page, but they are very limited. Tomorrow will be the last day, and they're going to have a big ice cream sale. And, of course, they want to thank you for a wonderful season. And I'm going to have to get down there for ice cream for breakfast.
At least for brunch, because they don't open till 11.
Yes, yes. So an ice cream omelet.
There you go.
Also, want to remind you at the conclusion of tonight's game, we will have a Norwalk Trucker East of Chicago player of the game. East of Chicago, located on Stour Lane in Norwalk. Call 663-0808 for pizza done right. And we will also have our Wendy's player of the game, brought to you by Wendy's. Get fresh eats, frosty treats, and friendly service at your local Wendy's, with locations in Norwalk, Willard, Bellevue, and Shelby. Wendy's does fast food right. So that's going to wind down our Schaefer Danoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. The teams are out to get warmed up, and in a couple of minutes we'll be ready to kick it off as the Clyde Flyers will receive the second half kickoff. You're listening to Friday Night Lights on your country, K96.
Hi, I'm Tim Elkhorn. I trust Jamie's Carpet Shop and will never shop anywhere else. Why? Jamie's Carpet Shop has been locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Some of Jamie's employees have been there for over 20 years. Jamie's Carpet Shop offers lifetime warranties, their own design and carpet cleaning services, and Jamie's Carpet Shop is proud to support Stein Hospice. I chose Jamie's to install my flooring, and you should too. Visit Jamie's Carpet Shop in Amherst, Elyria, and Sandusky.
Pizza Post Family Restaurant in Norwalk would like to wish best of luck to the Norwalk Truckers in tonight's game and the rest of the 2022 season. Pizza Post has been serving the Norwalk community delicious pizzas, subs, salads, and more since 1970. Located at 222.5 East Main Street in Norwalk, their cozy dining room makes for a great spot to relax with family and friends before the game. They also deliver to Norwalk, Milan, and surrounding areas. Stop in or call 419-668-8385 to place your order now. Roll Truckers.
Are you aware of any weekly tax law changes? Are you taking all the deductions you are entitled to? Are you confident that you don't owe any penalties or interest because of previous reporting errors? Stein, Olson & Stang CPAs have been serving the area for over 55 years, specializing in small business and individual tax filing, financial statement preparation, payroll preparation, and individual tax planning. Call Chris Stang or Todd Olson at Stein, Olson & Stang to discover the difference. Never underestimate the value of a CPA.
Westside Sunoco, located on West Main Street in Norwalk, is proud to provide you with quality Sunoco fuel and proud to serve your community. Whether you need to fill your tank up or fill your belly with a cup of coffee, energy drink, or snack to get you through the day, it's safe to say Westside Sunoco has you covered. Westside Sunoco is a proud supporter of all local athletes. Congratulations to the parents, coaches, and of course the student athletes for your success. Everyone from Westside Sunoco will be cheering you on.
This has been the Schaefer Danoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Halftime Show on your home for high school football. K96.
Welcome back as we are set at Contractors Stadium. 14-14 tie. The Norwalk Truckers will kick off to the Clyde Flyers in the second half tonight. And to start the third quarter, the Clyde Flyers will be receiving and defending the St. Mary Street end zone, while the Truckers will kick off from the East Main Street side of the stadium.
A couple score updates here from our sister stations. 21-6, Western Reserve leads South Central at halftime, and 27-7, Edison leads Vermilion at halftime. That's our Smiley Automotive scoreboard. And don't forget that we have injury timeouts from Fisher Titus Medical Center.
Here go the Truckers, and kickoff is going to be fielded at the 18, out across the 20, out to the 25, 30, and out of bounds somewhere around the 35-yard line, returned by Abram Morrison, the quarterback, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Flyers.
You know, Mark, I remember a day when the quarterbacks played only quarterback. They didn't do anything else, either offensively, defensively, or special teams. And now you see quarterbacks, because of the quality of athlete they usually are, just doing it all. And that's true also of the Clyde Flyers here with Abram Morrison.
First down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers at their own 35-yard line. Morrison is going to pitch on the sweep, taking it out to about the 39-yard line for the Clyde Flyers. That looked to be Javen Sheffield. And it's a pickup of about 4, second down and 6 for the Clyde Flyers, who get right up to the line.
Yeah, they got 4 wides to this side, actually a wing, and 3 wides to this side, and a tight end on the opposite side.
Short side of the field, second down and 6. Now they're going to send Plummer in motion back to the wide side. It'll be Morrison taking the high snap, and he's going to drive forward. He's going to be about a yard shy. Well, they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him 2 yards shy, as they're going to mark him out at about the 43-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Flyers as they hurry up and get up to the line.
And again, they get to the line quickly, and then they
see
check
what the
sideline
yeah.
after the coaches see what the truckers are doing.
Here is Morrison, and he's going to hand off, almost breaking out, but caught is Clark Norman. And Norman will have enough for the 1st down.
Norman has 2 touchdowns for the Clyde Flyers so far.
1st down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers. Right now tied up. We're in the 3rd quarter, 10-20 and counting. I didn't mention it at halftime, but 4 more touchdowns so far for Jamie's. Touchdowns to make a difference. So we're up to 54 touchdowns on the season, $540 for Stein Hospice. Here's Plummer in motion, back to pass Morrison. He's going to try to stretch the defense out and almost picked off. Great coverage down there by Ben Rothar.
Yeah, Ben Rothar had quite a bit of height advantage over the receiver there on that side, and able to sort of use his body size to force the player off the side of the field and out near the sideline. And now there's something going on with the ball. Okay, we're going to switch balls here.
Is Brady here? 2nd down and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Clock stops exactly at 10 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. 14-14 tie between Clyde and the Norwalk Truckers, if you're just joining us. The Clyde Flyers with the opening possession for the 3rd quarter. Abram Morrison up to the line. He's going to send Plummer in motion. Hands off to Plummer. Plummer trying to take it outside, and a great defensive job by McClendon of the Norwalk Truckers of stringing it out.
Yeah, that was speed on speed, number 1 against number 1. Yes. And that was a great angle there that Jaron McClendon took. Nice, good speed by Jay Plummer. And just 2 guys that are really, really fast doing their job. And in that case, Jaron McClendon won.
And I thought I had seen a flag fly before the play. And it did. But it was a motion penalty, I believe, on the Flyers, and so it's declined, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 12. 3rd down and 12 for the Clyde Flyers. 3rd down and 12. The ball on the 46-yard line, their own 46. 14-14 tie. Back. Abram Morrison looking. He's going to try to air it out again. And the pass ends up going out of bounds, as it was great coverage over there by Ware of the Norwalk Truckers.
Yeah, just a good job of coverage and a little bit of pressure there, and it forced the throw that went a little bit high and wide to the outside for the intended receiver.
Well, that's going to bring up a 4th down and 12 for the Clyde Flyers, and they're going to punt. And all this scoring we had in the 1st quarter, and it died in the 2nd. A high snap, but he gets the punt off, and it's going to hit and bounce down inside the Norwalk 20-yard line, continues to roll to the 15, and will be down by the Clyde Flyers at the 14-yard line. So the Norwalk Truckers have the football, but they will start 1st down and 10 on their own 14-yard line.
Good long punt, even though it wasn't real pretty. It got the job done, and the Truckers now take over on their own 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Big series here for both of them. The Truckers looking to get that 3rd touchdown tonight, and the Clyde Flyers looking for a 3-and-out.
Well, you talked about it, and the Norwalk came out. It was like they poked the bear, and you know, they score. Clyde scores. They drive drive down, chew up clock, and then Clyde hurries up and comes back down, and then that was it. They beat each other up. We'll see if the Truckers can get a drive going here in the second half. Brian Fox, the quarterback for the Truckers, a handoff and a pickup of 1. It'll bring up a second down and 9 for the Truckers.
Good job defensively over there on that left side by Colbin Daniel, able to kind of corral McClendon before he could get started.
Austin Ware coming in with the play, and now he'll go to the wideout position. 8:39 and counting here in the third quarter. 14-14 tie between Clyde and Norwalk. Here's the pitch sweep. McClendon trying to get a block. Breaks one tackle and gets out across the 20. And he'll get out to about the 22 or 23 yard line. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Third down and 1 out at the Norwalk Trucker 23-yard line.
At 6'2", 200 pounds, Jaron McClendon runs through arm tackles, and that's exactly what they had there with first contact, and he was able to keep moving and get the additional yardage. Sets up a nice 3rd and 1 for the Norwalk Truckers.
Third down and a yard to go for the Norwalk Truckers. Crossing in motion. There he goes. McClendon, he's off to the races. 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Truckers. And that run came from the 24-yard line.
Wow. Talk about lightning in a bottle. Jaron McClendon, when he got to the second level, he broke loose and just went crazy right down the numbers and able to just outrun everybody. There was nobody even within 10 yards of him for most of that run. Very, very nice job offensively by the Norwalk Truckers.
That's a 76-yard touchdown run. And now the extra point kick. Snap is down, kick is up. And it is good. 7:35 to go in the third quarter. Got a little more lightning over here at Contractor Stadium. It's the Norwalk Truckers 21, Clyde Flyers 14 on your country, K96.
The Bellevue Hospital extends best wishes, good health, and success to all area student athletes. The athlete's choice to be active, play hard, keep fit, and work to be on top of their games sets a great example for all of us to make healthy choices. And the Bellevue Hospital is the right choice for all of your health care needs. Visit them online at bellevuehospital.com or follow them on Facebook. The Bellevue Hospital, quality care close to home for over 100 years.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on your country, K96, WKFM, Huron, Sandusky, and Castalia.
Jaron McClendon on a 76-yard touchdown run, and he's added our 5th touchdown to our Jamie's Carpet touchdowns that make a difference tonight. And he's also regained the lead for the Norwalk Truckers at 21-14 over the Clyde Flyers. Now the Truckers will kick it off, and it's going to bounce, picked up at about the 22-yard line. 30, and that's going to be it.
Man, Con Classic really brought the meat that time. He brought the hammer down and just absolutely upended the Clyde returner. Very, very hard hit. And, Mark, we're seeing him. We're seeing him tonight.
Yeah, I believe that was Braylon Olson, but I'm not sure because it's so hard to read those jersey numbers. First down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers, who are trailing again 21-14 to the Norwalk Truckers. It's going to be a handoff to Plummer, trying to take it around, and he's met right at about the line of scrimmage. He might have gained half a yard.
Yeah, nice job defensively there by the Truckers running to the ball. They really did a good job of getting a lot of those blue helmets right over there to the ball, led by David Garcia.
Second down and 9 for the Clyde Flyers. after a 1-yard pickup.
Mark, we've seen it before. The lesser teams hang around, and before long, they start to get a lot of confidence. And I think that's what's happening with the Norwalk Truckers now.
On second down, back to pass is Abram Morrison. Throws juggled, and he's brought down. He was trying to set up a little action there, and it was just great coverage by the Norwalk Truckers.
Yeah, that was a good job defensively there, and trying to get through. And from inside out, you got the linebackers coming, and they actually were able to make that tackle right away. Third and very long for the Clyde Flyers here now.
Third down and long. 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. Abram Morrison is...
It's going to be a delay penalty.
Delay of game on the Clyde Flyers. So now instead of 3rd and 8, it's going to be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of difference in the plays that you call for 3rd and 8 and what you call for 3rd and 13.
As we mentioned, the Jamie's Carpet, 5 touchdowns now. That gives us our year-to-date total of 55 touchdowns. So that's $550 going to Stein Hospice from Jamie's Carpet at the end of this high school football season. On the third down, back to pass Morrison. He's going to try to stretch it out. Coverage, and it's caught down to the 30, 20, and brought down at the 15-yard line. The Clyde Flyers have picked up a first down and were stopped short of a touchdown, and that almost looked like it was going to be picked.
Yeah, it was near pick, and then just didn't get there, and able to catch right over the top of him, get the first down, and now the Clyde Flyers are in business inside the 20.
First down and 10, the handoff running towards the corner and inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Rothar brought a concrete block to a pillow fight that time. Holy Toledo, did he lower the boom.
That was Chancey Miracle who took the blunt of it.
Here comes the power formation now out of the Flyers.
First down and goal for the Flyers. They're going to hand off, and it's going to be another touchdown for Clark Norman, his third.
All 3 touchdowns now scored out of that formation on the same play by the same player, Clark Norman. He's a really nice runner, just goes right over the right side there and does a good job of getting in the end zone.
So 5:05. It took 2.5 minutes for them to respond to the Norwalk Truckers touchdown. And now the extra point kick. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 5:05 to go in the third quarter, and it is now Norwalk 21, Clyde 21. Boy, we got a good one going on here at Contractor Stadium on your country, K96.
Forges, Ohio is a proud Norwalk community member and employer, and is equally proud to be supporting the area's student athletes. For more than 150 years, Forges has been an innovative producer of acoustically friendly components for most major auto and home appliances manufacturers worldwide. Forgers is dedicated to being reliable, sustainable, people-oriented, committed, and innovative. Become part of the Borges family when you join their team. Enjoy a competitive compensation and benefits package focused on helping you live your best life. Call Griff Hemphill at 419-663-4852 to join the Borges family.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on your country, K96.
Well, we mentioned it in our 6th touchdown that makes a difference for Jamie's Carpet. And so we're up to $560. We're going to push these kids to take us to $600 tonight if we can.
Yeah, right at the end of the play there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Norwalk Truckers. So the Clyde Flyers will be kicking off from the Norwalk 45-yard line. Really kind of expect this to be a touchback with this kicker as good as he is.
Either that or they could kick onside.
Yeah.
Because they're, they could take a chance at getting the football back on the onside, being where they're at. They're kicking from the Norwalk Trucker 45-yard line. So we'll see what they, or he might just go with another squib kick. Nope, he's gonna try to get the trifecta as he kicks it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback for the Norwalk Truckers.
So the Truckers will take over at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. I tell you, Mark, this looks like one of those games where whoever's got the ball on the last drive might well win it. These two defenses have started to step up a little bit, but both teams scored on their last possession. So, here we go. We're at 5:05 of the third quarter, 21-21, and here we go.
Well, big plays. Big runs by the Norwalk Truckers, big passing plays by the Clyde Flyers. As Cohen Clausing goes in motion, Ryan Fox hands it off, and it's going to be Jaron McClendon who's going to take it out to about the 25 for a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, nice job there right up front. Good job by McClendon of running the ball. He's coming up a little bit gimpy here, and he's going to come off on his own power. But our injury timeouts are brought to you by the sports medicine team at Fisher Titus Medical Center. Whether you're a weekend warrior or an injured athlete, Fisher Titus has you covered. Call the Fisher Titus Sports Medicine Team in Norwalk.
Nico Helton went in when he came off. And the handoff's going to be to Cohen Clausing, and Clausing's going to slice out across the 25 out to about the 29-yard line. Looks like he's about a yard short of the first down. So 3rd down and 1 for the Norwalk Truckers as we approach 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 21-21 tie.
Very crucial play here for both teams. This would be a good one for the Flyers to stop the Truckers on downs, and it would be a good one if the Truckers can figure out a way to get this 1 yard and get the first down.
3rd down and a yard. Ryan Fox sends Rothar in motion. Fumble by the Truckers, and there's a scramble for it. And they're still scrambling. Who recovered it? If the Truckers recovered it, they might have a first down. If Clyde recovered it, they're in trouble. And the Flyers are excited, and the Flyers have recovered the fumble, and the big turnover gives the Clyde Flyers a first down on the Trucker 30.
Okay, now the defense for the Truckers has to go to work. This is the big change that the Clyde Flyers needed. Maybe that'll give them a little momentum. They'll be able to push this thing across and begin to take control of the game. And the Norwalk Trucker defense has their work cut out for them.
First down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A 21-21 tie between the Flyers and the Truckers on first down. Abram Morris and Morrison hands off, and it's going to be a pickup of about 3, as there was just a pile of humanity there when Miracle hit the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Miracle not able to get a whole lot on that play, about 2-yard gain. Good job defensively there by the interior of the Norwalk Truckers.
So it's second down and 8. It's going to be Morrison keeping it himself, and he's going to get down to about the Trucker 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a third down and 5 for the Clyde Flyers. Of course, right now, you could say they're in 4-down territory, being inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. Look for some type of tunnel screen, perhaps, or they may try to go to the house with this one.
Abram has got Palmer, who comes in motion, and then he's going to stop. It's going to be Morrison keeping it himself, and he's going to be close. He's going to be close. Looks like they're going to spot him about a half a yard short.
4th and 1, ball to 21.
So 4th down and 1 for the Clyde Flyers. 1:56 to go here in the third quarter. Morrison's going to go under center. He's going to hand off, and it's going to be Norman, who was stopped initially, but his second effort's got him a first down.
Yeah, again, good hard run there by Clark Norman. He's been their go-to guy in short yardage and able to pick up the first down there. So now the Norwalk Truckers with their backs to the wall. Again, the unbalanced formation.
And it's going to be Plummer taking the football, and he is going to be collared down at about the 17-yard line of the Norwalk Truckers. So a pickup of a couple, 2nd down and 8 for the Clyde Flyers. 1:14 to go here in the third quarter. 21-21 tie, but they're in the Jamie's Carpet red zone.
3 wide left, a wing right, motion.
Here in
illegal motion by the receivers on the outside. It looked like the center was just a half a count slow snapping the ball, and everybody else took off, and the center, of course, is never wrong. So it was everybody else on the team that was wrong.
That's right. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 13 with the 5-yard penalty. On the 22-yard line. 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Clyde trying to regain a lead. Morrison back. Looks, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted. Cohen Klausing probably wishes he could have that one back.
Well, Mark, we had a couple check-ins here. Matt Wadsworth is listening and then watching on YouTube. So that's kind of cool that we're getting it from way up there. And also we have a check-in here from Perkins. And we just heard where Perkins is now down in their ball game. I have not had a chance to look up a score because our game's been moving along so quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and 13, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Plummer once again comes in. Abram Morrison running back, now looking, throwing it over the middle. He has a man open at the 5 into the 1-yard line. I wasn't sure whether he got in or not, but it was Ben Watt who made the catch, and Watt gets down to the Trucker 1-yard line.
Real nice job by Abram Morrison, allowing using his legs to extend the play, and here comes the play again. And there it is. His 4th touchdown or 5th touchdown, whatever it is tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Clark Norman didn't get it initially, but he kept those legs going and took it in from 1 yard out.
So it was a touchdown there by Clark Norman, again from the same formation. Bellevue leads Sandusky 22-14. And Edison over Vermilion 34-7 as we await the extra point.
Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 1 second left in the quarter. It is now Clyde 28 and the Norwalk Truckers 21.
So we've got some other scores. We'll just keep it here for right now since there's only 1 second till the quarter. Huron leads Port Clinton 24-13. Oak Harbor over Willard 28-7. Those are both halftime scores. We also have Mapleton leading Monroeville 38-14 at the half. Western Reserve and South Central are now in the third quarter, 28-6 Western Reserve in that one. St. Mary's and Morenci were tied 0-0 early in the first, and no update there. Perkins now 24-7 over the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes. That one's in the third quarter. And Margaretta 25-0 over Montpelier. This has been the Smiley Automotive scoreboard. and Smiley Automotive making car buying simple.
And that's our 7th touchdown tonight. Our touchdowns to make a difference, and that makes it 57 touchdowns on the season for $570 to Stein Hospice from Jamie's Carpet. Here's the kickoff. It's fielded at the 20, out across the 25, tripped up, and that was Cohen Klausing, and that time, just when he looked like he was going to accelerate, he got tipped over.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We have 3 quarters in the books here from Contractor Stadium in Norwalk. It is Clyde 28, Norwalk 21 on your country, K96.
Here at Smiley Automotive, we aren't all about the cliches. So with the fall seasons approaching, we aren't going to tell you that you can fall into savings at Smiley Automotive.
Even though you will.
We aren't going to tell you that Smiley Automotive can save you time and money.
Even though you can.
We aren't going to tell you that Smiley Automotive makes car buying simple.
Even though we do.
Okay, maybe we do have a few cliches, but they are all true. Come see why Smiley Automotive's customers always leave our dealership with a smile on their face.
Smiley Automotive, making car buying simple.
Cool weather is right around the corner. Now is the time to think about your winter fuel needs and get your propane tanks filled and set for the winter season. If you're with another propane supplier, give Kohl's Energy a call to see how much they can save you on your energy bills. Kohl's Energy is locally owned and operated in Milan and is Ohio's premier provider of fuels, lubricants, and propane, supplying residential, agricultural, and commercial needs. Visit KohlsEnergyInc.com or call 888-327-5955.
Well, on first down, the Truckers on the 34-yard line, and it was a nice pass from Ryan Fox to Cohen Klausing, who caught it out at the 40-yard line, and so it's a pickup of 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Norwalk Truckers. 11:26 to go here in the fourth quarter now, towards the completion of the game. Here is the Truckers, and they're going to take it forward. It's Jared McClendon, and now it's going to be 3rd down and about 2 for the Norwalk Truckers, as they need to get another drive going. This has really been a treat, Randy. Both teams have taken the lead and then surrendered it, and it's gone back and forth all night long.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting ball game. It's been a lot of fun, and we got just about 10 minutes and a half here left to see what other kind of fun we can have before the night's over.
Ryan Fox, it's Klausing in motion. He gives it to McClendon, and McClendon is
nice stretch
and keeps driving, and he's going to pick up the first down as he stretches it out to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he actually stretched to get the first down. He was stopped short, but as he was going down, he reached the ball out and was able to get to the 45 and get the first down for the Norwalk Truckers. Nice field awareness, nice football knowledge by Jaron McClendon there.
First down and 10 for the Truckers at their own 45-yard line. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the ball game. They trail by 7. Here's McClendon taking it outside. He gets to midfield and into Clyde territory, down to the Flyer 49, and there's a Flyer slow getting up.
And Mark, when I went to practice this week, I saw them practicing this game or this particular play, and I tell you what, McClendon just was on fire. He was flying around the field. He was running all the way to the end zone every time they ran the play. He was just on fire in practice this week running that play.
That's a 6-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4. Here's McClendon. Now he's going to throw, and it's double covered, and it's going to be intercepted by the Clyde Flyers. And that time it was a great play call, but he threw right into double coverage.
Yeah, a little razzle-dazzle there on the halfback option pass, and McClendon just kind of threw it in the general direction. As you said, Mark, he was double covered, and that's the pickoff that the Clyde Flyers needed to kind of stymie this offense that the Norwalk Truckers had begun to get going a little bit. Let's see if the Norwalk Truckers can now respond to what has happened and see if they can get the ball back.
Well, that's going to give the Clyde Flyers the football, first down and 10 on their own 33 with 9:14 to go in the ball game, and they have a 7-point lead. And the way this game has gone, if the Flyers go down and score, that will pretty much seal up the game for them. And here comes an end around with a lot of room out to the 40, dodging a tackle, 45, 50, and into Norwalk Trucker territory before he is finally run out of bounds. Chancey Miracle gets a big run to move the chains.
Yeah, Chancey Miracle just doing a great job there of running right up the near sideline. Hurry up by the Clyde Flyers now. They get up to the line of scrimmage. They'll check the sideline, and they'll run the play.
First down and 10. They're at the Norwalk Trucker 46-yard line. 28-21, Clyde Flyers lead the Norwalk Truckers. Abram Morrison, the pass. It is caught, and there's not a lot there. He's got his forward momentum. He picked up about 3 before he was flung backwards. So it's going to be second down and 7 for the Flyers.
Grant Maloney on the tackle.
Flyers down to the Norwalk Trucker 43-yard line, 8:15 and counting in the ball game. They have a 7-point lead. Here is Morrison. He's going to keep it himself. He's down outside the 35, down to the 30, and another Clyde Flyer first down at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, good job of the read option there by the quarterback, Abram Morrison, able to realize that the handoff was not going to be there, but as that tight end or defensive end, crashed down, he was able to pull it, able to get off the edge and get outside right down the far sideline. Nice first down for the Clyde Flyers.
The Clyde Flyers moving the ball, 8:02 to go in the ball game. They lead 28-21, and they're deep in Norwalk territory. Here is Morrison, and he's going to give it to Clark Norman, and Norman's going to take it down to about the 24-yard line.
And again, Grant Maloney with the tackle, 6'1", 200-pound junior, had 42.5 tackles, a sack, and a fumble recovery coming in, and he's had at least 5 or 6 tackles tonight, Mark.
Second down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. Second down and 7 for Abram Morrison. He has Chancey Miracle behind him. Miracle gets the handoff, and there are Norwalk Truckers waiting for him. That's going to be a loss of a yard.
Yeah, that was Brock Clark, the 5'11", 235-pound junior that got that tackle for loss there. Came right straight through, virtually untouched, and able to run that play down from behind. Nice effort there by the junior tackle.
7 minutes and 4 seconds. We're going to be under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Now third down and 8 for the Clyde Flyers.
Clyde, no real big hurry to run the plays.
Now they have a 28-21 lead. They're deep in Norwalk territory once again. It's going to be Morrison, keeps it himself, and he is going to be down close to the first down.
Yeah, and I think they have not signaled first down yet, so they're running in from the sideline to mark the spot.
He's going to be about half a yard shy, so it's fourth down and a yard for the Clyde Flyers in the Jamie's red zone now, as they are down at the Norwalk Trucker 18-yard line. Clyde letting clock run. Down to 6 seconds on the play clock.
They're going to take a timeout here, Mark.
And they're going to run it down, and they're going to have a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 5:56 to go in the ball game. It is Clyde 28, Norwalk 21 on Your Country, K96.
First National Bank would like to wish the best of luck to all local high school sports teams this season. Established in 1875, First National Bank has been consistent in providing safe, trustworthy, and local banking across the Firelands area. They now have a full-service branch in Norwalk at 345 Milan Avenue. For all your banking needs, find them online at fnblifetime.com or call 419-483-7340 and make First National Bank your bank of a lifetime. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps football Friday night on Your Country, K96.
Boy, I'll tell you what, as we come back on fourth down, interesting, it looks like the Perkins Pirates have a big lead over the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes.
Yeah, it looks like that, and that's a little bit of a surprise that it's that big.
Yes.
Not that Perkins is winning, but just that it's that big.
Fourth down and a yard. It's going to be Morrison pushing forward, and he's going to have the first down as they'll move the chains. First down and 10 for the Clyde Flyers. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game, and they'll get another set of downs at the Norwalk Truckers 16-yard line, and they have a 7-point lead. So right now, the Norwalk Truckers need to come up with a stop possible turnover if they want any chance of getting the ball back. On first down, it's going to be a pass. It's caught and out of bounds. And that's a nice pickup down inside the 10 to about the 8.
Yeah, that was a nice job over there, just hitting the little stop pass. And the receiver came up a little gimpy, but it's 2nd and 2.
I believe it was Cole Schwokow with the catch for the Clyde Flyers. And now it will be 2nd down and 2 on the Norwalk Trucker 8-yard line. It's going to be Morrison keeping it himself, and he's hit by one trucker and then another, and he's driven backwards to about the 11-yard line, so he's going to lose 3.
Yeah, that was Jaron McClendon that made the first contact on him, and then a whole host of the truckers, a whole convoy of truckers helped make the tackle.
Third down. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Third down and 5 for the Clyde Flyers at the Norwalk Trucker 11-yard line. Of course, Clyde could try a field goal here if they don't pick up this first down.
Yeah, and they have a real nice kicker. I think they're going to wait, run the clock down, and just take a timeout.
Yeah, they're trying to run as much clock as they can, and so we'll pay some more bills. 4:33 to go in the ball game. Clyde 28, Norwalk Truckers 21. Clyde's down on the 11. You got to come back on Your Country, K96.
Maple City Automotive wants to thank the community for your support. Because of your support, they have been able to expand with more lifts and can now do alignments. Maple City Automotive works hard to earn your trust and know how important it is for you to find automotive service you can rely on. They have the mechanics with experience and knowledge and can-do attitudes that keep customers coming back for all of their automotive service and repair needs. Maple City Automotive, located on Ontario Street in Norwalk.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps football Friday night on Your Country, K96.
Oh, boy, it doesn't get much more exciting than this. What a football game. The fans from both Clyde and Norwalk have been treated to tonight between the Flyers and the Truckers. The Flyers with a 28-21 lead. They now have a 3rd down and 5 at the Norwalk Trucker 11-yard line.
Hi, Adeline.
Here is Morrison. He's going to keep it himself. He's down inside the 5, dives forward. Touchdown, Flyers.
That's a big touchdown for the Clyde Flyers to extend it to 2 possessions. And they kick the extra point. They'll make it 14. And so, you know, the Truckers aren't out of this yet. But with 4:26 to go, that's kind of that nail in the coffin is about half the way driven in there. But we'll see what the Norwalk Truckers can come up with.
Now the extra point kick. Snap is down, the kick is up, and Cohen Klausing almost got a piece of it. But it is good. With 4:28 to go in the ball game, it is now Clyde 35, Norwalk 21. Your country, K96.
If your home is too hot in the summer or too cold in the winter, or maybe your heating and cooling bill is way too high, it's probably time for a new heating and cooling unit for your home. In Huron County, call the folks at Norwalk Heating and Air. And in Erie County, call Huron Heating and Air. Norwalk Heating and Air and Huron Heating and Air are your hometown York dealerships. York Heating and Air conditioning units deliver you the perfect temperature efficiently and energy savings for your home. Call Norwalk Heating and Air or Huron Heating and Air for a free estimate today.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps football Friday night on Your Country, K96.
Back here, 4:28 to go in the ball game. The Clyde Flyers have extended their lead to 35-21, and that is another touchdown to make a difference with Jamie's carpet. And they've put a lot more points up tonight than I thought we were going to see, partner. Here is the kickoff to the Truckers. It gets past Cohen Klausing, and now it goes out of bounds. And so the Truckers will get it in good field position.
Yeah, that will definitely help them, that's for sure.
So the out-of-bounds kick, so they'll get the ball up at about the 35-yard line to start this drive. But with 4 minutes and 28 seconds, if the Truckers want to entertain a chance of winning this game, they are going to have to score quickly, not one of those long drives that they are patented with.
Yeah. Well, if they do one of the long drives, it'll be at most one score because they cannot afford more than about 2 minutes or so in each drive in order to get back in the game.
The one good thing is the Truckers do have 3 timeouts.
Right.
That's one positive if we do get to that. First down and 10 for the Truckers at their own 35-yard line. Back to pass, Ryan Fox. He's going to swing it to McClendon. He's out across the 40, 45. He dodges a tackler across the 50 down to the 49-yard line of the Clyde Flyers, and that's a Trucker first down.
Yeah, good hard run there after the catch. Those are those yak yards we talk about all the time, the yards after the catch. Very nice job there by Jaron McClendon to get back up inside and gain a lot of positive yardage. First and 10 at the Clyde 49 for the Norwalk Truckers.
4 minutes and 5 seconds and counting here in the ball game. 35-21, Clyde leading the Truckers, but the Truckers with the football. Ryan Fox once again in the shotgun. Back looking, throws, Cohen Klausing catches it, and he's going to be brought down right away. Only a gain of about a yard to the 48-yard line, second down and 9.
Just a little quick out from the inside slot guy, and Klausing able to catch the ball and get a positive yard out of it, but very good job by the defense of covering him up. A bunch of the Clyde Flyers were there.
It'll be second down and 9, 3:21. The clock continuing to run as the Truckers didn't get out of bounds. Ryan Fox, shotgun. He's going to give it to Ben Rothar, and Rothar's going to be pulled down in the backfield as they had a stunt coming on, and the Clyde Flyers read that play.
Yeah, that was a good job there defensively by the 55 Mason Ash, the 251-pound senior. Timeout for the Norwalk Truckers.
So they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 3:03 to go in the ball game. 35-21, Clyde over Norwalk on Your Country, K96.
Eric from Wendy's, and I am excited to announce the return of the Pretzel Pub Sandwiches. Try a fresh, never frozen patty topped with Munster cheese, Beard cheese sauce, bacon, honey mustard, crispy onions, and dill pickles, all sandwiched between 2 pretzel buns. Looking to switch it up? Try any of your favorite Wendy's chickens, topped by these delicious ingredients instead. Fall is here, so don't forget your go-to spot this football season. Wendy's, you know when it's real.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on your country, K96.
Third down for the Norwalk Truckers. Third down in a bunch, 14. Back to pass, Ryan Fox looking, throwing over the middle, caught, and that's going to be a first down. What a nice job making the catch was Nate Kessler.
Yeah, nice job by Nate Kessler, finding that opening behind the linebackers and in front of the safeties, able to catch the ball and get whacked right at the same time and hang on for the first down.
And Randy, how often do we preach when you do that, you want to make sure that when you get the catch, you've already got the first down, irregardless. You don't have to run any further to get it.
Right, and he did a good job of that.
First down and 10 for the Norwalk Truckers, driving on the 37, 2:26 to go in the ballgame. Ryan Fox, back to pass, looking, throwing, down, and it's broken up. Once again, great coverage. He was trying to get, I don't know, he had his choice, Cohen Klausing or
Ben Rothar.
Yes, they were both down there. His two big top guns were both down there.
Yeah, and he threw it into basically triple coverage by, for two receivers. But, that was all he had at that point because he had rolled out to his left.
Incomplete pass does stop the clock. 2:19 to go. Second down and 10. Truckers on the Clyde 37. Ryan Fox, Trucker quarterback, looking, throwing. Oh, and Cohen Klausing caught the pass, and then he was hit hard as he is close to, and he did pick up the first down. They're moving the chains.
And Klausing's coming off. He got hammered. Man, he got really whacked over the middle. And he's definitely hurting a little bit. He's down on the sidelines over here.
And Connor Livingston has gone in for him right now as the clock starts back up, 1:51 to go. Truckers down to the 26-yard line of the Clyde Flyers. Truckers, Ryan Fox, back to pass, looking, throwing, and it is caught and down, and it's Livingston who makes the catch inside the 20.
And
so
they're getting to the Clyde Flyers in the middle of the field, and then they take their timeout.
So we'll take another timeout. 1:30 to go in the ball game. 35-21, but the Truckers are in the red zone on your country K96.
You've been wanting a new Ram truck. Now is the time to get to Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Truck 0% interest for 72 months. Closeouts on the 2022 models and 2023 models are on the way. The easiest place to buy a vehicle from start to finish. SchaeferDanhoff.com to see all of their new and used inventory. Order your vehicle and in just 4 easy steps, customize your order. Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Route 224 in Willard.
Well, this has been an exciting game from the start of the game all the way to the finish. And the Norwalk Truckers, they might be 0-8 coming into this game, but they are showing all kinds of heart out here. And here we go. Back to pass. It's Ryan Fox, looks, and he was hit from behind, and it was not, I saw it, and that was not an interception.
Yeah, it looked close, and it was fluttering up in the air. Good reaction by the Clyde corner, but it did bounce. I also, Mark, had a good view of it, and you could see it just barely bounce right before the corner got his arms under it.
But it was Ryan Fox did not see the man coming behind him and just caught part of his arm, so he threw a wounded duck that looked like it might be a pick, but it wasn't. So the Truckers have it third down. They had stopped the clock with 1:23 left in the ball game. The Truckers have one more timeout. This is a 3rd down and 3 on the Clyde Flyer 19-yard line. Here is the handoff to Rothar. Now he gives it to Cohen Klausing. Klausing down to the 10, 5, and he can't turn the corner. Give the Clyde Flyers credit. I thought he was going to the house.
Yeah, I thought he was going to make a house call on that one too, Mark, but good pursuit there by the Clyde Flyers, but he did get out of bounds to stop the clock. So the Truckers still have a chance here to get the ball in the end zone from the 5-yard line, but they don't have a lot of time left, Mark.
It'll be first down and goal for the Norwalk Truckers at the 5-yard line. 1:15 to go in the ball game. Klausing, or I should say, Ryan Fox pitches it. It's going to be McClendon. Cuts it inside. Touchdown, Truckers. And they can cut the margin to 7.
They're going to go get the 1 point right now, which is the right call. Go get the 1 and set it up so that you can maybe get an onside kick here, successful, and put one more up. Boy, the Truckers just won't go away. They just keep fighting and scrapping. A lot of credit to these young kids and all the hard work that they've put in all year. It's starting to pay off for them. They've been really good.
Snap is down, kick is good. 1:11 to go in the ball game. It is now Clyde 35 and the Norwalk Truckers 28 on your country, K96.
The Bellevue Hospital extends best wishes, good health, and success to all area student athletes. The athlete's choice to be active, play hard, keep fit, and work to be on top of their games sets a great example for all of us to make healthy choices. And the Bellevue Hospital is the right choice for all of your health care needs. Visit them online at BellevueHospital.com or follow them on Facebook. The Bellevue Hospital, quality care close to home for over 100 years.
Yep. Here we go. Another touchdown to make a difference. But I know none of you care about it right now. All you know is the Truckers have gotten it back to within a touchdown, and it's all going to come down to an onside kick. If the Truckers can get the ball back, they've got a chance. If the Clyde Flyers get it, they'll be able to run the clock out.
Both teams have their hands team in. The onside kick team for the Norwalk Truckers lined up with 6 to the left and 4 to the right. And all the hands team are way up inside the 40 for the Clyde Flyers.
Here they go. Vanderpool, there's the bounce, and the Clyde Flyers will have it at their 49-yard line with 1:10 to go in the ball game. The Truckers only have one timeout, so they can only stop the clock once here. And the Clyde Flyers and the Norwalk Truckers, and what a game.
Yeah, it has been quite a football game, and it's been very enjoyable, and it's been a good, hard-fought, fairly clean game. And, the Clyde Flyers are going to take a couple knees, and we're going to call it a night.
I think one of the most impressive things is that the Norwalk Truckers have proven in the last 2 weeks they're going to go 0-9 going into the final week of the season. But they have played 2 of the top teams in the Lake Division and have went down to the end of the fourth quarter with them.
And they have, as you said, Mark, played their hearts out throughout. Opened the game with a big special teams play, put the 7 on the board to start the game, and now, just let it get away from them a little bit here later in the ball game.
The Clyde Flyers, second down, they'll take another snap. 28 seconds, and that will be it. They will not have to take another snap.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the game.
So the Clyde Flyers, they improved to 6-3 overall, and they are even up now at 2-2 in the Lake Division, and they will be playing next week at Bellevue, and we can talk about that and the Norwalk Truckers. But the bottom line, our final score from Contractor Stadium, the Clyde Flyers 35, the Norwalk Truckers 28. Stay tuned as we will be back with the Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show, all on on our Friday Night Lights here on Your Country, K96.
Pizza Post Family Restaurants in Norwalk would like to wish best of luck to the Norwalk Truckers in tonight's game and the rest of the 2022 season. Pizza Post has been serving the Norwalk community delicious pizzas, subs, salads, and more since 1970. Located at 222.5 East Main Street in Norwalk, their cozy dining room makes for a great spot to relax with family and friends before the game. They also deliver to Norwalk, Milan, and surrounding areas. Stop in or call 419-668-8385 to place your order now. Roll Truckers.
Simple and free. If only everything in life were this easy. Well, at Firelands Federal Credit Union, your banking can be simple and free with their Simply Free checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly service charge, free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, and free mobile banking with mobile deposit. It's Simply Free checking from Firelands Federal Credit Union. Visit firelandsfcu.org for more details. Firelands Federal Credit Union, why just bank when you can belong?
The cooks at Friendship Kitchen have cooked up a tasty treat to help you start your day. Their French toast breakfast sandwich deal for just $3.99. And time to get your pumpkin spice on with a delicious pumpkin spice cappuccino. Why pay more at those pricey coffee shops? And as always, Friendship Rewards members get free coffee on Monday. Sign up for Friendship Rewards and save. Friendship, you're always welcome.
Great Lakes Electric, the area's fastest growing and most trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor, is also your go-to sales and service provider for Generac generators. When you buy Generac with the backing of Great Lakes Electric, you're getting the power and protection for your home and family to do DIY projects, to have fun at home or on the road. An automatic home standby generator from Generac automatically provides power for heat and electricity when there's a power outage. Contact Great Lakes Electric for more information.
Hi, I'm Chris Zeitler, owner of Jamie's Carpet Shop. When you visit the Jamie's Carpet Shop in Sandusky, Elyria, or Amherst, you'll find a gorgeous selection of carpet, tile, laminate, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Or shop at home. Call. We bring the showroom to you with our floors to your door shop at home service. We've always done it. We're the best at it. We're Jamie's Carpet Shop, Lorain County's oldest family-owned flooring store, and proud to support Stein Hospice.
High school football brought to you by Schaefer Danoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Willard on Your Country, K96.
Oh, here we go. Little Sweet Caroline.
How about that? Here we are, week 9. We've folded up at least the Friday night portion of week 9 here from Contractor Stadium in Norwalk, where the Clyde Flyers end up defeating the Norwalk Truckers 35-28, but not in a game that you really expected to see the Norwalk Truckers, which Coach Carter had said before the game could be dangerous, and they did. Special teams, an opening kickoff return for touchdown when people hadn't even gotten a seat with their popcorn yet. And that's how the scoring started, taking a look at it. That was the 11:45 mark. And then as we continued, the Clyde Flyers, they weren't phased, though. They proceeded to come down the field, and they scored. And they tied the game up, but the Norwalk Truckers, they got another drive going. And they marched down the field at the 5:37 mark with Jaron McClendon with a 28-yard run. And I should mention it was Colin Clausing with the kickoff return, and then Clark Norman with the Clyde touchdown before the Jaron McClendon scored at the 5:37 mark of the first quarter, and gave the Truckers another lead of 14-7. But Clark Norman would score again like 3.5 minutes later at the 2:07 mark on a 2-yard run, and tied it up at 14. All that scoring in the first quarter, and then everything went dead in the second quarter. No scoring, and it was still 14-14 at halftime. But then in the third quarter, at the 7:39 mark, it was Jerry McClendon. Lightning struck again, a 76-yard touchdown run. Gave the Truckers a lead once again of 21-14. But 2.5 minutes later, the Clyde Flyers, Clark Norman, on a 4-yard touchdown run, regained the lead for them. Then Clyde, with 1 second left in the third quarter, would take a lead of 28-21. And after that, in the fourth quarter, it was the Truckers moved the ball a couple of times, but some key turnovers, and that ended up being the difference in the game as Clyde managed to score and take a 14-point lead with 4:28 to go. The Truckers gallantly came back with a 1:11 to go in the ball game. They scored on a McClendon 5-yard run and kicked the extra point kick. That made it 35-28, but the onside kick was recovered by the Clyde Flyers, and the Clyde Flyers were able to run out the clock and win the ball game. Once again, final score 35-28. Now, the important thing is 9 touchdowns were scored tonight. We couldn't get that 10th, but 9, and so we had a total of 50 coming into the night. So it's going to be 59 touchdowns for Jamie's Carpets, touchdowns that make a difference. $590 now going towards Stein Hospice, and we still have week 10 coming up next week, and hopefully in the past they have been great about sponsoring some playoff games, so we'll see how that all works out. But in any case, 35-28. What we'll do is we'll take this time out, and when we come back, we'll go over the stats, and then we have players of the game. We have tonight an East of Chicago player of the game for the Norwalk Truckers, and our Wendy's player of the game here in week 9 of the high school football season, 2022 style. 35-28 Flyers over Truckers. We'll be back on your country, K96.
You've been wanting a new Ram truck. Now is the time to get to Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Truck 0% interest for 72 months. Closeouts on the 2022 models and 2023 models are on the way. The easiest place to buy a vehicle from start to finish. SchaeferDanhoff.com to see all of their new and used inventory. Order your vehicle, and in just 4 easy steps, customize your order. Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Route 224 in Willard.
Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeeps Football Friday night on your country, K96, WKFM, Huron, Sandusky, and Milan.
Welcome back, Contractor Stadium, 35-28, Flyers over the Truckers, and here's my partner Randy with his compilation stats with his lovely wife, Cheryl.
And we do appreciate everything she does. She does a great job for us and always provides us with stats. In fact, usually provides other groups in the press box with stats as well.
If it wasn't for her at halftime getting me pizza slices, I'd look like olive oil.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about that, Mark. It would take an awful lot of no pizza for you to look like olive oil. But be that as it may, let's move right along. In the second half for the Norwalk Flyers, they carried the ball 11 times. I'm sorry, the Norwalk Truckers, they carried the ball 11 times for 50 yards, 6 of 9 through the air for 57 yards, including that interception. So a total of 107 yards in the second half. And then overall, running the ball, they were 24 carries, 130 yards, 10 of 24 for 128. Throwing the ball, total of 151 in the first half, 107 in the second half, total of 258 yards, total offense for the Norwalk Truckers. For the Clyde Flyers in the second half, 19 carries for 91 yards. They were 6 of 9 through the air for 104 yards. If their first half yardage was 154, they ended up with 195 in the second half, a total of 349. Overall, they were 36 carries, 165 yards. They were 12 of 15 through the air for 184 yards. Again, total for the Clyde Flyers, 349 49 yards total offense. 35-28 was the final score in favor of the Clyde Flyers.
All right, and those stats, of course, brought to you by Stein, Olson, and Stang. Certified public accountants, never underestimate the value of a good CPA. Call Stein, Olson, and Stang today. Well, we're going to take this final timeout. When we come back, we will wrap up the Stein. the Stein. We will wrap up the post-game show here at the Schaefer Danhoff Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show, and we will give you our players of the game, our East of Chicago, and our Wendy's players of the game here from Contractor Stadium in Norwalk. 35-28. The Clyde Flyers beat the Norwalk Truckers. On to your country, K96.
Maple City Automotive wants to thank the community for your support. Because of your support, they have been able to expand with more lifts and can now do alignments. Maple City Automotive works hard to earn your trust and know how important it is for you to find automotive service you can rely on. They have the mechanics with experience and knowledge and can-do attitudes that keep customers coming back for all of their automotive service and repair needs. Maple City Automotive, located on Ontario Street in Norwalk.
Eric from Wendy's, and I am excited to announce the return of the Pretzel Pub Sandwiches. Try a fresh, never frozen patty topped with Munster cheese, beer cheese sauce, bacon, honey mustard, crispy onions, and dill pickles, all sandwiched between two pretzel buns. Looking to switch it up? Try any of your favorite Wendy's chickens topped by these delicious ingredients instead. Fall is here, so don't forget your go-to spot this football season. Wendy's, you know when it's real.
Down here, as we wind down here, still a lot of people in the stands as they're packing everything up after a senior night. And in fact, looks like they're getting some more pictures of the parents and their kids in the end zone now after the game is over with. But our final score was 35-28. The Clyde Flyers defeating the Norwalk Truckers. And we look at our players of the game, and our East of Chicago player of the game tonight.
Tonight we're going with Jaron McClendon, the 6'2", 200-pound junior. Just had a great night offensively and defensively for the Norwalk Truckers. He got moved into that linebacker spot this week and just played extremely well for the Norwalk Truckers on both sides of the ball. Jaron McClendon, our East of Chicago Norwalk Trucker player of the game.
All right, and of course, East of Chicago, located on Stour Lane in Norwalk. Call 663-0808 for pizza done right. And he'll be getting a coupon for a medium one-item pizza and a 20-ounce soda pop. Also, our Wendy's player of the game tonight.
And tonight, our Wendy's player of the game goes to Cohen Klausing, the 5'8", 170-pound senior. Played both ways for the Norwalk Truckers tonight. Did a great job offensively, especially down the stretch there. Had a couple of big catches over the middle, took a couple of licks, and defensively played pretty well too. So Cohen Klausing, our Wendy's player of the game.
All right, and as is player of the game, brought to you by Wendy's. Get fresh eats, frosty treats, and friendly service at your local Wendy's with locations in Norwalk, Willard, Bellevue, and Shelby. Wendy's does fast food right. And he will be getting a coupon for a single combo meal of his choice at the Wendy's. I'd imagine the one here at Norwalk. Well, partner, Week 9, some final thoughts on tonight's contest.
Well, this was one of those games that you came into, you just didn't know what was going to happen. But I think Coach Carter kind of was a little bit of a prophet on the whole thing, saying, Norwalk's coming in with nothing to lose. They always play Clyde tough. It's been a historical thing for the Clyde Flyers and Norwalk Truckers to lock up horns and really have an all-out brawl. That's basically what we had tonight. Very, very well-played football game on both sides. The Clyde Flyers come up with the extra touchdown. They win the game 35-28. But, boy, what a great, exciting game it was to be part of.
It most certainly was. And as we mentioned, the Clyde Flyers now, they go up to 6-3, and they're even 2-2 in the Lake Division. And they have the big rivalry match next week with the Bellevue Redmen. And that is always a good football game. For the Norwalk Truckers, it just doesn't get any easier as they dropped to 0-9, and they are 0-4 in the Lake Division, and they will finish off the season next week, traveling down to National Field at Frost Calnow Stadium to play the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes, who at the last time we heard were losing to the Perkins Pirates in the fight for who is going to win the Lake Division of the Sandusky Bay Conference.
Yeah, and Perkins did pull that win out. And so the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes will have, let's talk about poking the bear. They've been poked, and we'll see how they respond. But, you just can't count these Norwalk Truckers out of any game right now with the way that they're playing. And, they're playing with a lot of enthusiasm. They're playing with a lot of intensity. They're going after the ball. They're playing hard. You play hard, you never know what's going to happen. And
yes.
So we'll see next week what happens with the Norwalk Truckers and the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes.
All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. We want to thank Josh Schlotterer, and all the folks here at Norwalk helping us out. And we want to thank Steve Gray for coming into the press box and talking to us at halftime, as if that's a difficult thing to get to talk about.
Like you can't get Steve Gray to talk about anything.
Hey, and one thing I didn't point out in the interview when he talked about doing things, but you got to give him credit because he's the one that brings the ice chest up full of drinks for the press box, and that's no easy task.
Yes, it's not.
Yes. Although I did ask him if it had German iced tea in it. In any case, that's going to wrap it up for now. Next week, our plans are to be over at Huron for the big matchup between the Huron Tigers and the Edison Chargers. Randy, it seems like every year that is a big, not only Bay Division game, but a big game for the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's going to be a dandy. Those two teams know each other extremely well. They share a border. Those two teams talk about each other all year long. So we're going to get things wrapped up here and look forward to that one next week.
Yeah, don't forget tomorrow morning from 9 to 10 at the locker room on Sister Station 95.3. And then, of course,
my partner will take a shot at being on there.
Well,
right?
I'm usually on there at some point in time, yes. But in any case, I will be here tomorrow night with Josh Bowman for the St. Paul Flyers and the Ashland Crestview Cougars big Firelands Conference game. That will be on 92.9 FM because the Guardians, who won in 10 innings today, 4-2, and tied up the series, will be playing tomorrow night on 95.3 WLKR. So they want us to get out of here, and I think we want to get out of here too, partner.
Yeah, let's do.
So once again, our final score from Contractor Stadium at the Whitney Field Complex in Norwalk.
Yes.
What's that? That's it? Coke sounds good. You won't open it for a while. Open it in Randy's car.
Oh, sorry, Josh. He's working for WWF. He's working in the sales department. He does a little bit for us every once in a while when he comes back.
Yeah, he filled in for me. I had one of the St. Paul games I had in the class reunion, and so he was able to fill in for me so that we could do that. Right.
Did we get the YouTube stuff?
Yeah, I've got it
You
down
got it
here.
already?
Yeah, I've got it down here. I just need to get it put back in. The boxes are really nice. The blueberry bag.
What's that? I'm saying Michigan wins in a tight one. I mean, that's what I want to have happen. So I really like that happen in the state games, but I'm hoping Michigan wins. So that when Ohio State beats them, they'll look like a bunch of clowns.
There's an open hot can.
Because I want to hear how many excuses Harbaugh comes up with.
Want that? Which one of you do? Oh, yeah. Cool.
You guys realize I've busted already? Yes.
And we're not? Is that what you're saying? That would be Bill Fordover. And I'm not spelling it for you. That's spelled for
See,
yourself, and I know how well you spell.
part of our issue is that we have to do our halftime show here, and do our post game. I mean, you know, we're like these guys, they got somebody doing the halftime show, so they can turn around. It makes it a little tougher. They're going to have to play.
There's another trash bag.
Josh and I did their game last year, and that was when that was the first night of the field trips down in Hollister, and they beat St. Paul. Is that the other team with Turf against Byron's? Other than St. Paul,
School board gets on the stick and South Central.
yeah, I think the
school board.
I think Crestview got Meyer.
Yeah, put her down. I don't know if you remember where high school used to be down there on 22. They go clear down south of that, where that school was.
I never knew that either.
I am. I'm very irrelevant. I've
been irrelevant my whole life. I just have a plethora of minutia. Did you say manure? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Whatever that big word was. I just remember talking. Yeah. Yeah, I think I liked it better when we were talking to each other on the sidelines to cut the playoff games because neither one of us had to do anything. You know, I